Hello everyone, I am Cooch, and welcome to this edition of Cooch LaCreme's Dollar Store Dreams. In this video, I'm going to get down and dirty in the craft section of the Dollar Tree. I got a ton of unfinished wooden shapes and some other items, and I went to town. Seriously, I got a hodgepodge of stuff. I glittered it all up, I glitzed it all up like I do, and let's go ahead and get into the video. First of all, I got a couple of pictures from the picture section of the Dollar Tree. I collect ostriches. Yeah, it's a weird thing, but I thought they were cute, and I ended up bedazzling them, and this is how they turned out. I'm super happy with them. I think they are so cute. And then I got one of the wooden butterflies and painted it up. I bought a bunch of stars and circles and picture frames and an LED rainbow and painted them all different colors. The stars I will be working with later in another project, so we won't be revisiting those. But all of this other stuff, especially the frames in the back, I will be revisiting and showing you what I did with those. But I started out with this flower, and I took a stencil that's next to it and drew a little flower on it in chalk just so I would have a guide to go by so I could bedazzle it up. So I bedazzled it and painted it with my bedazzler. I started glittering the rainbow after I painted it. I put a bunch of painter's tape on all of this so I could use some of the Mod Podge and glitter and add my own touch of sparkle to it. And then my favorite item is this, and I cannot wait to show you how it turned out. Now let's go ahead and get into the video.
They have a ton of stickers.
So as you will soon see, I spent a ton of time in the craft aisle at a couple of different Dollar Trees because they just have so much to offer. They've just really improved their craft department so much over the past 6 months to a year. I'm just really impressed with everything that they have. So as you can see, they had all kinds of different letters in different fonts, sizes, colors.
If I can figure out what kind of stencils
pretty much any kind you can imagine. And then they have a ton of different stencils. They had the sea life creatures. Here they've got stars and more letters and some flowers next to it. And then over to the side you see some words like love and daydream and hello sunshine, love and happiness, and some more letters. Below that, those butterflies are 3D stickers. Those are really cool. Those over to the top right are the rub-on transfer stickers. Those are pretty cool also. And then we've got more stencils below it and some more of the 3D stickers and regular stickers, all different kinds. Again, we have more letters, rub-on transfers, and then these sticker gems were pretty cool in the pink and the turquoise or teal, and then rainbow, and then the black and white crystal behind it. I love the rainbow ones and the black and white. They're all pretty cute. And then these puffy stickers of love and magic and BFF. And then we have a ton of yarn. There is yarn that I never even knew existed. I don't ever really do much with yarn, but I love the Chenille Yarns. They're really soft. They have them in the light purple, the light green. They've got it in that gray. And then there was black next to it. And then I think even on the bottom row there might be some pinks I'll be showing you. Oh, there's the yellow and some white in the chenille. There are some friendship bracelets over to the side right there. And then, yeah, the pink and the blue. And then there is some regular acrylic yarn. And then some cotton yarn. And some other yarn in many colors. So be on the lookout for that. You may not see it all at once at a Dollar Tree. Sometimes the Dollar Trees get things in at all different times, and you just have to look everywhere in the store first of all, up, down, on all the end caps. There's the butterfly I got that I painted, and the flower and the star. But anyway, you just have to look everywhere, and then sometimes these things will jump out at you and they'll have one in stock. There are the numbers. Sometimes you can still find the letters in stock also to add to any craftwork project. I used the letters in an earlier project. The paints next to it, I am not super wild about so far, and the ones I've used for Dollar Tree, they were a very weird consistency. They were the ones in the tubes. So I would not recommend those, and I haven't tried the other paints yet. These are some of the fabric paints, and I went ahead and I got this blue one, and then I got the red one above it, and I got a black one, as you can see. I got all three home, and I wanted to show you real quick. I ended up using them right away. I used a stencil from the Dollar Tree and just kind of poked them into a flower on the stencil, and once that was completed, I waited 72 hours, I washed it, and it actually stayed on, and this is what it looks like. It's not the best, but they do work. Now back into the Dollar Tree video. They have all kinds of threads for sewing kits. They have the apron over there. You can design yourself with fabric paints. They have these little craft bags. Next to it, they have that brush organizer, which is really cool. And with the brush organizer, I've seen a lot of the beauty channels who actually use their makeup brushes to organize in these. And they are only $1. They hold up to 49 brushes. It's a great way to organize your beauty brushes also, along with your art brushes. There's that tube paint over to the left, but here's some more fabric paint in the blue. That yellow and orange tube paint I do not like. They've got glitter glue packs of all kinds of the glitter glue colors, as you can see, made by Crafter Square. And then we have some chalkboard art. So you can take these home. Some of them have bases. You can write different little signs on them. And then they have the woodcraft cubes you can use to give things a little stand. And there's a little doggy wooden piece you can paint. And now to all of the different little beads and such. They have the googly eyes in the black and white and in colors. They have beads for the hair, beads for crafting. They have stretched lace. I don't know what I'd use that for, but interesting. And then they've got pearl beads in all different colors, along with metallic pony beads. And there were the googly eyes over here. And then below that, they have a ton of Play-Doh. They have craft storage boxes. I ended up taking a pink one home to use for my bedazzling beads. So that was a good find. And then we have more tube confetti beading and little storage for art supplies. They have a needlepoint, cross stitch, not needlepoint. I don't know if it's the same, but they actually have a little cross stitch set of a butterfly or a cupcake. A unicorn. So cute. And then a heart with some patterns in it. Those four. For ages 6 and up, it looks like, or 6 colors. And then they have these candle making sets for Mother's Day. They contain 3 little baggies of crumbled wax. And you can just throw the little wax together and make your own designs for these. They have 4 different color themes and scents. I ended up buying one of each and took them home and made them myself to see how they would turn out. So those are the 3 little baggies of the beads. And then I just started pouring them into the glass it came in, and that's how my first one turned out. The others I also did, and I will be showing you those at the end of the video. And back into the Dollar Tree again. So here we have some clay, modeling clay, all different colors that you can also find at the Dollar Tree. Very unique. And then we have some glitter tattoos for the kids, metallic tattoos. Looks like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Paw Patrol. Underneath that, we have Spider-Man. And then some, looks like the little girly ones, shiny ones. And then we have these little fluffy pom-pom balls. And below that you have little craft pots you can design. Little planter painter sets. And over here there's a 3D wood puzzle of a swan. That's kind of neat looking. And then some spin art. That's really interesting. I did not get it because I would make a mess of that, I am sure. Here we have just some new rocks that I noticed in stock for crafting. If you need to pick those up, be on the lookout for those in your Dollar Tree. And of course all the succulents. Now we had a little magnetic succulent I thought was cute. I took it home. It didn't stick to my fridge very well, but I got some magnets in the craft section and put another one on there and made it work. Now we've got some buttons, a jar of buttons. It's one of those things you never thought you needed until you saw it. And you're like, hey, maybe I do need this jar of buttons. I did not get the jar of buttons. But as I look at it in this video, I'm thinking, why didn't I get the jar of buttons? I could probably use those. If you're planning on having a garage sale or a yard sale this summer, Dollar Tree is the place to go. Look at these pre-made stickers and signs. You know, in the north they have garage sales, in the south they call them yard sales. I've learned since I moved to the south. I don't know why they have garages in the south, but they do them in the yard and they call them yard sales. Then they have the coin organizers, pens, all the different signage and everything you could need to have a garage sale. Now this is great. They have Hallmark cards at the Dollar Tree. And as you're going to see, I kind of raced through these. They have pretty much all the different types you can find in any Walgreens or CVS or Duane Reade. And they are all 2 for $1. And they are genuine Hallmark. You can see birthday for his and hers, daughter, son, mother, father, grandfather, everybody in the family. And then all different occasions for Mother's Day that's coming up now. This would be a great place to go. You can get her a funny card and a serious card. I always like doing that for my mom. So that's a great tip. Get to the Dollar Tree and get those cards for Mother's Day. And now on to the animal section of the store. I found this for cats. It's got one of those balls in it that they can just spin around for hours of fun until they get bored with it and don't ever touch it again, just like a child. But that's pretty cool that they have one of these for $1. You can get nicer ones that have tears on them and stuff at PetSmart and different places. But that's pretty cool for a simple, quick toy. And then they have for dogs, they have these rib bones. And they have other kinds of bones, chicken jerky, munching bones. They have a glove brush and a regular brush for the pets. They have the dog nail clippers and trimming scissors. There. I'm never going to... I let my cat's nails fall off. I'm too afraid to mess with those. And then all of the bags for dog waste, along with a dispenser, so you can keep those. A little shovel. There's some leashes next to it. And then they've got flea and tick shampoo. Not sure if I would trust the Dollar Tree flea and tick stuff, but you know what? It's worth a try because you only spent $1, and if it doesn't work, you were only out like 4 quarters. So hey. And then we have more dog toys that look to be maybe a little bit stronger. The different dog balls and cat balls they have below, different sizes. And then as you can see, they have little bags of food, and they actually have name brand. They've got the Beneful. They've got Purina Dog Chow. The Peanut Butter Biscuits. Puppy Chow. Alpo. So they have a pretty good selection. Dental bones for dogs. Well, treats for the dogs that are bone-filled. I don't know. And then more of the regular bones that the dogs love to get all slimy and gross and nasty. Here are some dental things, and then some dog treats that are supposed to look homemade. Dog bones. And then These look like confetti ones because they have little colors in them. So I guess they're funner for your dog. And that's a cat toy I picked up for Sir Pounce when I was at the Dollar Tree. A cat toy for Sir Pounce. And then they actually have hacksaws at the Dollar Tree. I couldn't believe it. I bought a $6.99 hacksaw from Target a few weeks ago, and it's crap. The hacksaw is crap. Now, maybe it's me not working it right because I'm really not good with heavy-duty tools. Although from the Dollar Tree, how heavy-duty is it? But anyway, I thought it was a trip that they have hacksaws at the Dollar Tree. So, there you go. Hacksaws at the Dollar Tree for $1. And then they have the sun visors for the car. These are really thin when I touched it. So you might want to get 2 or 3 and duct tape them together, and then that could work. The light bulbs I use, I got the appliance bulb for my fridge, and it's been in my fridge for 3 weeks now. It has not gone out. These lights down at the bottom, these 3-way lights, I've also been using for maybe a month now. They are still haven't gone out. And then we have some little graduation ducks new into the graduation aisle. Super cute. You did it. 2021. What a year. If you're making it through 2020 and 2021, congratulations, all graduates. And now we have some little tchotchkes to decorate your space with, and some candles. Those fans that were above it. And it looked like a vanilla... I don't know, my eyes were not good enough to see that. And then these little candle holders that are unique. Put them on any end table or side table. More decorations. And these would all make great Mother's Day gifts if you have little ones saving their pennies. This would be a great way for them to feel like they contributed to a Mother's Day gift. Little trinket holders here. And I think those are the wax burners next to it. Below that, we have more trinket holders, because we all have a ton of trinkets. So, lots of trinket holders at the Dollar Tree of all kinds. More wax warmers. And then they have some cookbooks. A sugar-free family cookbook. Next to it, there is a desserts cookbook. Above that, we have a slow cooker, simple and sweet. Oh, let's see what the slow cooker book has to offer. Creative, delectable dishes. Let's see here. Corn chowder, French onion soup, vegetable soup, baked beans, macaroni and cheese, meatballs, chocolate cake, apple crisp, eggplant parm, turkey chili, pulled pork, butter chicken. Interesting. Well, it's only $1. I might as well take that home and see if I can make something with it. Here we have some, I thought these were candles, but I don't think they are. I think, oh wait, maybe they are candles. But then we have these meow photos and the wolf shadow boxes to add to the catitude. And here we have some tape dispensers shaped like a flamingo. Again, one of those items you never knew you needed. And then we have some more candles, decorative candles here. Very cute. Tropical state of mind. That's how we want to be all the time. Some really cute gift card box holders. And then some balloons. Here in the dental section, I was shocked at some of the things they have. Denture brushes, plackers, and then they have all of the dental floss you can imagine. They have that oral gel, this 5-minute whitening, tooth whitening system. I picked it up. I have not used it yet. They have the charcoal dental floss. And then there was a powder charcoal for your teeth I saw. I think that's it. Oh, wait, no, the charcoal dental floss. Oh, and then next to it, the little needle thing for whitening. I picked that up too, I think. Sometimes I can't remember everything I picked up, but then they have a ton of toothpaste. So check the dental department of your Dollar Tree if you're looking for whitening products. And once I use these whitening products, I will let you know how they work. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. And then next we have this fan, handheld, that would be great for the summer. I did pick up one of these. It takes 2 AA batteries, and so I put a couple of batteries in it and tried it out, and yeah, it's okay. It the regular handheld fan you might be able to get more air out of that, but it's okay. And then we have these skewers, and I saw these skewers at Publix for $1.99 for the regular size, but check out the skewers underneath it. I mean, they're seriously as long as the basket right next to it. What do you do with skewers that are like a yard long? Those look like about a yard? Crazy. That was it for the Dollar Tree, and these are my finished projects that I made. So this is the flower that I glittered and bejeweled. I did this frame. That is my mom and dad when they were on a vacation together. So I made that. And then I made another frame that is coming up of my mom and I. And I really love how this frame turned out. And this is when my mom and I went on a cruise a few years ago. So I love it. I was going to give it to my mom, but I think I'm going to keep it now because it's so cute. And then I made this LED rainbow. It's got a little light in it, and then the butterfly. That's how those turned out. The rainbow, this is what it looks like in my bathroom with the light out. Very cute little night light. And then these are the 4 candles that you can put together. You can also buy a couple of these and combine the colors. Like, I should have combined the teal and the orange. Then this is my very favorite. I made this for a friend that I will be sending it to. I love this so much. Now, I couldn't have done any of these projects without this clear acrylic sealer. This was imperative to spray over everything I did so the beads and the glitter would not fall off. I've locked them in. And this is just about everything I made kind of grouped together. I'm really proud of how it all turned out. And thank you so much for staying with me on this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you found some great stuff at the Dollar Tree. Thank you so much for watching. Please share this with your friends. Click like on the video. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell to get all notifications, and then comment. I really appreciate you all watching, and have a great day.